If two blocks connected by the mean of a spring are compressed towards each other and are suddenly released, then what is the maximum distance covered by the each block against the friction? अगर किसी स्प्रिंग से जुड़े हुए दो ब्लॉक को हम एक दूसरे की तरफ कंप्रेस करें तो हर एक ब्लॉक के द्वारा जो अर्जित ऊर्जा होगी वो फ्रिक्शन के अगेंस्ट वेस्ट हो जाएगी, डिसिपेट हो जाएगी। हमें पता लगाना है कि हर एक ब्लॉक कितनी डिस्टेंस कवर करने के बाद रेस्ट की पोजीशन में आ जाएंगे। कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है? व्हेन यू कंप्रेस द ब्लॉक देन द एनर्जी गेन बाय द ईच ब्लॉक ड्यू टू द कंप्रेशन विल बी डिसिपेटेड इन फॉर्म ऑफ द frictional work done by the resistive force. If V1 and V2 be the velocity of the blocks of the mass M1 and M2 after compression initially, then we can say by the law of conservation of momentum, M1 V1 will be equal to minus M2 V2. Both blocks will move against each other. The momentum of the each block is same and in opposite direction. We can say numerically we can say M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. Let's say the momentum of the each block is P in magnitude. Then we can write the energy of the each block. Energy of each block that is how much? That is kinetic energy, that is the half mv square, or simply we can write p square by 2m. This is the energy of the each block. Now for the block m1 we can write k1. So k1 equals p square by 2m1. Since energy of the each block is going to be dissipate against the friction, so we can say the energy of the block equals work done by the friction. Energy of the block m1 equals, that is the p square by 2m1. This energy is going to be dissipated against the friction, that is the work done due to the friction, that is the frictional force into the maximum distance covered by the block m1, that is the S1. Frictional force equals mu into r, right? Mu into r. And for the block m1 the reaction will be the m1g. Let's say the coefficient of friction is mu between the contact surfaces, so mu into r into S1. Further mu into r equals m1g into S1. From this expression p square upon 2m1 comes equal to mu m1g S1. So we can say the distance covered by the first block before coming to rest S1 equals p square upon 2 m1 square mu g. This is the distance covered by the first block before coming to rest. And similarly we can say distance covered by the second block S2 equals p square upon 2 m2 square mu g. Correct? So we can say basically the distance covered by the block before coming to rest against the friction is basically inversely proportional to the square of the mass. Larger be the mass, shorter be the distance covered by the block against the friction. Thank you.